Well, good morning, folks. Grandpa Cavendish here. It's Thursday morning in New York. We're in the throes of a major blizzard here. Expect 12 to 15 inches of snow and upwards of 40-mile-an-hour winds. So we're getting some heavy-duty snow action. So I am inside. And I thought it would be a nice afternoon. It's almost afternoon. It's, say, 11:58, the afternoon momentarily. Thought it would be a good opportunity to do a VR to the happy-go-lucky piper, Izzy. This is his 150 subs giveaway, and I think at this point in time he's probably up around 200. Well-deserved. So congratulations, Izzy. Well done. Izzy had asked us to answer a couple of questions, I think 3 if I'm not mistaken. One of them was a little bio about us. So I guess to answer that, my name is Ed, aka Grandpa Cavendish. I live in Long Island, New York. I grew up in Queens, so the city of New York. And I've been smoking a pipe, I think, since 2003, which is when I purchased my first pipe, which is this pipe here, which I guess is my favorite pipe from a nostalgic standpoint. It's not the pipe that I smoke that much any longer, because I smoke mostly filter pipes now, 9mm filter pipes, and preferably the meerschaum pipes. I now have 3 meerschaum pipes, or 4. So those have been my favorites as of late. But this one is the first pipe that I bought, and it's a Moro Armellini. You can see probably right there, Moro Armellini. It's kind of a freehand, Dublin freehand, nice grain on it. I purchased this at L.J. Peretti up in Boston. So, as I say, it's probably my favorite from the nostalgic standpoint of just my first pipe. Being that I bought it in L.J. Peretti, I'm smoking some L.J. Peretti Blend 52, which is a burley blend with Dubec, an Oriental tobacco. It's very nice. Now, Izzy had also asked us to recount a miracle. And this is a miracle, great or small, something that made a significant impact in our lives, I guess. Whether it's divine intervention or not, I guess that's a topic for another video. But there was an incident in my life that I would call a miracle, and I was in college, and a friend of mine wanted to do a little hiking. He had been a Boy Scout. I was not a Boy Scout, but he wanted to do some hiking. It was January, and we wanted to go to the Catskill Mountains in upstate New York. So we drove up there, hiked all day, at least 6-7 hours, to the top of a mountain near the town of Oliveria. So this is one of the taller mountains in the Catskill Range. It's near Slide Mountain, I believe, or Bel Air Mountain, if I can recall. Of course, this was January. It was quite cold, but we went anyway. We were fairly well prepared. We pitched a tent at the top and kind of made camp there, and it started to snow and the wind came up big. So we made the decision to get out of there. So we ended up pulling everything down and heading down the mountain. And it was already probably 3 o'clock in the afternoon, maybe 4. Very little daylight left, and before you know it, it was dark and we were lost in the woods. And we hiked and we hiked and we came to precipices were almost falling off, all kinds of things, and it was close to midnight. We were lost in the woods at this point, and my friend had started to develop frostbite, so it was a bad situation. In any event, we worked our way down slowly and came to a cabin that we broke into and was able to light a fire in that fireplace and warm up a bit. And there was a phone. Of course, this was before the time of cell phone or GPS or anything. And we were able to contact the police, who came and rescued us. So now it was probably after midnight. So I would call this a miracle that we were saved. We could have easily all perished in the woods in January. A very foolish thing to do, to go hiking in January in upstate New York. So that's my miracle. And again, whether God intervened to save us, I think so. But again, we'll talk about that in another video. The third question, I think, from Izzy was a shout out. Well, I have two. I want to give two shout outs. The first one to the Gentleman Scholar, and the second one to Cane Rod Piper. So to Gary and to Mike. And Gary is probably a lesser known figure in the YouTube community. Of course, Mike Cane Rod Piper is quite well known at this point. And he has a very good following on YouTube, and well deservedly. But I want to shout out both of those fellows because I may be mistaken. Sorry for that interruption, folks. My camera ran out of power. So it gave me the opportunity to make myself a cup of coffee. So, as I was saying, Cane Rod Piper and the Gentleman Scholar are my shout-outs. And the reason for that is, since we're talking about nostalgia here, with my first pipe and all that, I believe that they are both my first and second subscribers to my channel, to the Grandpa Cavendish channel. So they have a particular spot in my heart, I guess you'd say. Yeah. So I want to shout out both of those fellows. Check out their videos, and I think you'll be impressed. Okay, folks, so just wanted to offer that video up. And again, Izzy, congratulations on your accomplishment. Do check out Izzy's channel, The Happy-Go-Lucky Piper. He's over in Israel. Okay, see you again. Grandpa Cavendish signing off for now. It's about time for me to go out there and do some shoveling, I think. The snow's piling up. Take care.